Hey guys, my name is Miska and welcome to Overwatch Central. We are taking a look at some more stuff that the community made because the devs couldn't be arsed to and gave us the tools for it. It's another sort of workshop feature video, and this time around we've got some pretty cool stuff, a good mix of things, some abilities, sort of concepts, and even sort of full remade abilities from various things, and some full playable modes. Let's get started, and we're going to begin with Reaper. We have two things, the first thing being this ability for the Wraith form, the sort of tweaked version of it that is meant to look like it looks in the cinematic trailer. So you all remember, I'm sure, the first Overwatch trailer ever with the Reaper kind of flying around with the Wraith form, and someone remade it here. In fact, it was u/Trappy on Reddit, and I'm gonna link his YouTube sort of trailer that he made for this thing in the description, so you can go and give that a like and tell him that we sent you there. And this was just a really cool sort of, you know, concept and cool thing to see in video form, but actually using it myself, I was surprised how well it worked overall. Obviously, it's not like a fully fledged, you know, 100% of the time working ability, but still really good stuff. And we also have another one that kind of goes well with it. It's a recreation of Reaper's old ability with the heal orb. So back in the day, if you killed someone as Reaper, they used to drop this heal orb that you had to sort of get close to attract and pick up, which would then heal you for a little bit. I can't even remember how much, but it was like a really short, quick heal over time. And from what I could tell, at least this was made by u/Matchav on Reddit. It works pretty well, and when you pick up the orb, it kind of swirls around you for a bit as well, which I remember them doing as you were kind of absorbing the heal from them. Pretty cool to see two new or changed abilities for Reaper in the workshop. And moving on from a sort of more hero concept thing, we actually have a full playable mode. This is called Hamster Billiard, and I'm surprised this hasn't gotten more attention. It was a very recent upload, and I found this post with like 5 upvotes just hidden on r/Overwatch Custom Games, made by Rabbit400 or u/BattleRabbit400. I'm gonna link the post, as that's the only thing I have as like a source for this. But I did have quite a bit of fun playing this. It was really easy to get people into this. I just named my game, I think, Hammond Billiards, and a lot of people actually started to join very, very quickly. It's kind of like a mini pool game where you're just supposed to smack the other Hammonds down into the holes in each corner. There's Abilties, which is more of a bigger sort of field, or a bigger, just playing ground. And then if you want to play at a smaller one, I believe you can select King's Row for a kind of smaller board. It's 3 kills to get a point, and it's 3 points to win. Sometimes it bugs out a little bit here and there, but I'll link the Reddit post so you can see if there's an updated version. It's at 0.2 right now. And it's hard to make things absolutely perfect in the workshop, but this is pretty good, honestly. I enjoyed this. Next up, Drivable Rip Tires. And at first I was like, wait, what's the point of this, or what's different? But then I realized that this tire is just fully stopped, and you can actually control it fully yourself with a sort of accelerate and brake and of course jump and such, which means that you could actually set up, in theory at least, racing maps of various kinds. And yeah, this was a pretty fun thing to try out, more of a tool to create something else with, but I'm gonna link it in the description in case you want to build more upon it, or just contact the guy who made it. It was made by u/Eritzo24. Drivable Rip Tires, the code is on screen as with everything else. Just wanted to share this on because I like to just pass these on so people can actually make full modes of these things, because it's very difficult, especially with something like this where you're not even technically controlling a player. Moving on to another thing that's also more of a, you know, tweaked abilities and concept stuff rather than a full mode. We have blinking in any direction, or more like traveling in any direction. So with Reinhardt Charge, with Farah Jump, with Doomfist, loads of different stuff. And of course Tracer Blink, so you can see me trying out various things here and how that would look and work. I remember this being a big thing at launch, where people had seen the trailer with Tracer blinking around, you know, sort of in the air, and the only way you could really do that in game, or still can, is by jumping off of something and then blinking midair. You can't actually go upwards, so this allows you to do that and kind of allows you to envision all of those plays and things that you thought you would be able to do at launch, at least in beta. I remember this being discussed quite a bit, and it's pretty fun to try out. I would love to see a mode with all this stuff enabled, or just to see two teams actually play organized like this, just versus each other to see what sort of plays would come up. But I imagine it would just make some characters really, really OP, like Doomfist, for example, would just be ridiculously strong with this, and Tracer too. But yeah, really fun thing. Check it out, code on screen. And finally, you might have seen this one on Reddit. It kind of blew up. Another mode from Darwin streams. We've had him on the channel, and he's of course one of the main, if not the biggest workshop content creator right now. So he made about a week ago this fantastic mode called Lucy's Pro Skater, and you can wall ride around this Lucio, spin around and do tricks kind of to get more points in a combo, very similar to the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games in that sense. Of course, there's not loads of different tricks and stuff, because at the end of the day, this is a workshop mod and not like a completely new game, but there is quite a lot of stuff in there, and it's important to kind of know the controls, because at first I didn't, and things just didn't really make as much sense. So you can wall ride around, you can go up and down the wall with W and S, but then you can also jump off, and you can use your boop to either boop underneath yourself or to the side or whatever to move yourself in a direction. So kind of similar to how Ash's shotgun works, and that means that you can scale buildings and, you know, jump between gaps a little bit easier. You can spin around by holding down the left mouse button to get some extra points too, and I think if you use hello mid combo as well, you get some extra points for that. So check that out. The biggest score is just you know, shown on screen, the highest score in the lobby, and then your latest score in the top right as well, your best score. And you can just, yeah, compete against friends or just play around with this in a skirmish if you'd like to. Pretty solid mode though. Alright, that's everything for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Links in the top comment, and of course all the codes on the screen. Thank you very much for watching, and thanks to all the workshop content creators that we featured in this video. Until next time, take care, and we'll see you then.